The objective of this video is to show you how to use the new course system. Over the next 20 minutes, we will be demonstrating how to submit notification forms and walk you through the various functions of the new course system. To access the course system, log into your MassNet account using your existing user ID and password. This is the landing page that you will see upon logging in. On the landing page, you can navigate through the different modules using the buttons at the top. In the center of the page, you will see a new dashboard which provides a consolidated view of all the submissions that you have made and their respective status. You can click on the time period pane to adjust the search period and select Update Dashboard to refresh the information on the dashboard. As an illustration, I have selected a time period of 1 month, and you can see that I have 2 notifications pending action, 1 pending approval, and 1 published during that period. By clicking on the tile, you will be directed to the details of those notifications. The submission process for Forms 3A, 3B, and 3C are relatively similar. Hence, we will demonstrate how to make a submission for Form 3A and will not be running through Forms 3B and 3C. Similar to our current system, you can file notifications as an RNS creator or RNS approver. These roles can only be changed by the liaison officer, or LO in short. I will explain how the changes can be made by the LO later on. We will first start with a filing of Form 3A to appoint a new representative as a creator. Click on Representative Notification and select New Individual Filing. You will be directed to this screen where you will see a list of all the notifications that you can file. You can click on the respective icons on the right side of the page to access the notification forms. After clicking on the icon, you will be directed to this page with explanatory notes. Please read and familiarize yourselves with the explanatory notes, then select I agree to proceed. You will then be directed to the application page and complete the form. There are validation checks built into this system. For example, if you have not keyed in a valid email address, an error prompt will appear. Similarly, for the telephone number, if they are more or less than 8 digits, the system will prompt you that you had entered an invalid mobile phone number. The date of birth field will also prompt you if the rep is less than 21 years old. Other than selecting the date of birth from the calendar, you will also have the option to manually input the date of birth. There is also NRIC validation check built into this system if you select Singapore citizen under the nationality type field. You can click in the box to select or unselect the activity. You can also indicate a proposed commencement date. The commencement date must be a future date. Alternatively, it can also be left empty. To proceed, select Next Step. You will be directed to the Declarations and Confirmation page, where you'll be required to complete the declarations and confirmation accordingly before you are able to proceed. Instead of having to input the name manually each time, there is now a drop-down list for submitters to select the name of Director or Chief Executive. You can also select Other Officer to manually input a name. Click on Next Step to proceed. You will then be directed to the Preview page where you can review and verify the details that you have input in your notification. If you are completing the notification using a creator role, this notification will be routed to an approver in your FI after you select the Send for Approval button. There will be a pop-up box seeking your confirmation to submit the form. Upon selecting Yes, you will be directed to the confirmation page. After the creator submits a notification to the approver for their review, the creator will see that there is one more notification with the status of pending approval on the dashboard. To approve the notification, the user with an approver role logs into the account. To view the dashboard, select Approver View under Overview level and click on Update Dashboard to refresh the table. As you can see, there are currently 2 notifications pending action by the approver. Click on the tile and you'll be directed to the page with all notifications with this status. To select, click on the notification. The approver will then be directed to the page on explanatory notes. Once again, please read and familiarize yourselves with the explanatory notes, then select I agree to proceed. After selecting I agree, the approver will be directed to the application page where he can verify the information and make amendments as necessary. After confirming the accuracy of the information, select Next Step to proceed. As in the earlier sections, the approver will be directed to the Declarations and Confirmation page. Please review the declarations and proceed to complete the confirmation before selecting Next Step to proceed. This is the preview page. You can review the information of the notification here. If you are satisfied with the notification, you can click on the Submit to MES button to route the notification to MES. Again, there will be a pop-up box confirming the submission. Upon selecting Yes, the approver will be directed to the confirmation screen to confirm the submission. If the approver selects Return to Creator, the approver will be directed to a page with a free text box to input the reason for returning the notification. After inputting the reason and clicking on the Return to Creator button, the approver will be directed to a confirmation page informing him that the notification has been returned. FIs will also be able to file the form using an approver role directly. The process is similar to that of filing as a creator. You will be shown the explanatory notes required to complete the application and declarations and confirmation. However, at the bottom of the preview page, the approver will see a Submit to MES button. By clicking on it, the notification will be routed to MES. We will move on to show you how to make a submission for Form 3D for the notification for completion of examination. On this page, you can click on the corresponding icon to access Form 3D. You will be directed to a page which reflects a list of reps which you can choose to file the Form 3D for. In this example, I only have a few reps in the list. However, if you have a long list of reps, you can make use of the search function to filter out the rep based on the rep number, rep name, or date of appointment. To select the rep, click on the rep's name, then click OK to proceed. Similar to the other notifications, you will be directed to the page on explanatory notes. Do go through the explanatory notes, then select I agree to proceed as in the earlier slides. You will be directed to the application page where you will be required to complete all the required fields in the form accordingly. All notified activities will be selected by default. You can click to unselect the activities that you do not wish to notify the completion of exam requirements for. But do note that unselected activities will be ceased and the rep will not be allowed to conduct these activities. This is no different from the current system. Select Next Step to proceed. After which, you will be directed to the Declarations and Confirmation page, followed by the Preview page like all the other RNS forms. We will not repeat it here. Next, we will move on to the submission of a Form 6 or 7 for the notification to add activities for a representative. Once again, we will select the icon for Form 6 or 7 from this page, and you will be directed to a page with a list of reps which you can select to file the notification for. You can make use of the search function to filter the list. To select, click on the rep's name, then click OK to proceed. Similar to the other notifications, you will be directed to the page on explanatory notes. After selecting I agree, you will be directed to the application page. You will see a summary of existing activities and the respective dates of appointment. Under the Proposed Activities section, you can click to select the activities to file a notification for. Similar to the Form 3A demonstrated earlier, you will be able to indicate a proposed date of commencement. After inputting the details and selecting Next Step, you will be directed to the Declarations and Confirmation page, followed by the Preview page, like all the other RNS forms. We will not be repeating it here. Next, we will move on to Form 8 or 10 for the cessation of any or all regulated activities. To file the cessation of any or all regulated activities, click on the icon for Form 8 or 10. You will be directed to this representative selection page, which will display a list of all existing reps of your FI. Once again, you will be able to perform a search using the representative number, name, or date of appointment. Select the representative you wish to file the notification of cessation for, then click OK. You will be directed to the explanatory notes, followed by the application page. On the application page, you will see a few which says, the representative would cease to act as a representative in respect of all regulated activities or financial advisory services which he is notified to conduct. By selecting Yes, the rep will cease in respect of all regulated activities he is notified to conduct. If you select No, the form will expand to show a list of all notified activities. You will be able to do a partial cessation. You are required to input an effective date of cessation. You will also be required to indicate a reason for the cessation of the rep. Select Next Step to proceed, and you will be directed to the Declarations and Confirmation page, followed by the Preview page, same like all the other notification forms. The process for submission of Form 16 or 18 for the change of particulars is similar to the other forms, but we just wanted to highlight that any changes you made will be highlighted using a green box in the Preview section, as you can see from the screen, to facilitate your checking. You are able to withdraw notifications filed from the time it is submitted until before it is published. You will not be able to withdraw the notification once it is published on the RR. This withdrawal function is only available to users with approver roles. Users with creator roles will not be able to withdraw notifications that have been submitted. You may withdraw a rep's notification via the Submitted Notification link on the dashboard. Click on the tile to be directed to the list of submitted notifications. Click on the notification to select. You will then be directed to the selected notification. If you are satisfied that this is a notification that you want to withdraw, all you need to do is click on the withdraw button. You will be able to choose whether you would like to do a partial or full withdrawal. Tick on the checkboxes to select the activities which you would like to withdraw and provide the reason for withdrawal before you can select withdraw to proceed. Upon clicking on the withdraw button, the user will be directed to an acknowledgement page confirming the withdrawal. We will now show you how you can generate a report to extract details of representatives that you have submitted in your notifications. Click on Representative Notification followed by Generate Report. You will be directed to this page where you can input your search criteria. Select Search to proceed. You will be given a list of representatives that matches your search criteria. To export it into an Excel file, click on Generate Report. There will be a pop-up bar for you to either open or save the document. We will move on to the Fees module. To access the Fee Advice, select Fees followed by Fee Advice. You can search for the fee advice by inputting a search period. Alternatively, you can search using the fee advice number. If you try to input a search period and select Search, you will be shown a list of fee advisors matching your search criteria. Click on the icon to download the fee advice. There will be a pop-up bar at the bottom of the page for you to either open or save the fee advice. We will move on to Liaison Officer Management. As the name suggests, this module will only be available to liaison officers of your FI. We will first look at how you can go about modifying user access rights. To make the modifications, select Administration followed by Liaison Officer Management. The liaison officer can click on the respective icons of the users they wish to edit the access rights for. After clicking on the icon, there will be a pop-up page as seen in the screen. The LO will be able to edit the user access rights of the users to the various modules in the RNS, as well as users' role in respect of the submission of the various RNS notifications. After making the amendments, select Save to save the changes. With that, we have come to the end of our system demonstration. Thank you for your attention.